There wasn't many signs. We didn't expect it. We got home and I just felt exhausted, and I went and lied down in bed, and then I was like, no, Jordana, this is silly, get up. And I was trying to psych myself up to cook dinner, and I just went out on the couch and I just felt tired. I just kind of felt like I needed a bit of a quick afternoon cat nap.
She did say about 20 minutes beforehand her chest was hurting, and I sort of joked it off, I must admit. I went, oh, look, if it gets worse, let me know. It wasn't really until, she was sitting down on the couch and we sort of heard what was sort of like a snore or a cough sort of noise coming from her, so I wasn't quite sure what was going on at that moment.
I know I was unresponsive at the time, but I kind of, in the back of my mind, I could hear Leigh asking me, he was like, Jordana, what's wrong, Jordana?
And I said her name a couple of times over, there was no response. That's when I sort of knew that we had to call 000.
It just happened very suddenly. Dad was shouting, okay, call the ambulance, call the ambulance. Wait, what's happening?
I received the 000 call from Leigh. He told me that his wife was on the couch. She was not responsive. Immediately, we knew we needed to start CPR.
They said, do you have a kid that can go get a neighbour? And I was off.
I think the whole time I was giving CPR, I was just so focused on delivering that and listening to the operator's instructions. It wasn't until my neighbour took over the CPR and I sort of stood back, I think that's when the real seriousness of the moment hit me. It was only about 3 minutes then till the ambulance arrived, and I must admit, when I saw the ambulance come past and I saw that red and blue light flashing, it was relief. Still very dark, still very scary.
I was very, very anxious and very, very scared. When the paramedics arrived, they took over.
Leigh doing CPR on Jordana so well is the reason we're here today. We can't do our job without the community and loved ones doing CPR on those that need it.
Leigh is quite proactive in maintaining a first aid and CPR qualification.
Ever since I was 17, 18, I've kept up an up-to-date first aid certificate, have kept up with my CPR training and that sort of thing.
Australia has about 30,000 out-of-hospital cardiac arrests a year, with between a 10 to 12% survivability. Early access to CPR dramatically increases those survival rates, especially when paired with an AED. It can increase chances of survival between 60 to 70%.
Book into a course, just to get your head around what's required and the mechanics around it, and not worry about too much about the exact numbers and if you're doing it right. We always say something's better than nothing.
Our communications personnel are highly trained to identify when CPR needs to be undertaken, the signs to look for, and we have comprehensive training provided to them to be able to effectively de-escalate and guide you through that scenario. The biggest thing is taking that deep breath when the worst day of your life is happening and really working alongside your 000 operator to follow those directions to have the best outcomes.
They saved her life. Yeah.
I don't think words could explain how thankful I am for the paramedics and everyone involved on that day. How do you thank someone for saving your life?
Hey, there's a familiar face. Hi guys.
Feeling good?
Hey Josh, good to see you again. Good to see you.
How you doing, buddy?
Good. All right. Thank you.
I got off the call, I had to go for a
Oh.
because I was like,
Oh my God.
I just sitting there and you're like, yeah, I'm, yeah. And I was like, surely this isn't a CPR.
Yeah.
And then when we go in that route, I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
And then I think the thing that touched me the most was when you took the time to send the alert lip.
Yeah.
I had it on footage.
Oh,
not going to get emotional.
Yeah.
No, it's really nice.
You saved a life, so, thank you. It's incredible. So, yeah.
It's lovely to see you up.
Alive.
Alive and
Dad, this is really special. So, yeah.
CPR is extremely important. Even if you don't think it's going to impact someone's life, it absolutely can impact your life.